Whether you're a guy or a girl, there's one thing I think we all dream of: having gorgeous, thick hair. At least, it's always been a dream of mine. I actually managed to get there in just a week using all natural methods, and I'm about to tell you exactly what I did. But back to my journey to thicker hair. I had thin hair for as long as I can remember, and it's always been a huge insecurity of mine. And when you have serious insecurities, it's always better to deal with them, right? But it's not like I was gonna go out and get hair transplant surgery or something, and I definitely didn't want to put a bunch of chemicals on my scalp. So I decided to read up on some natural homemade hair treatments and test them out for myself. I tried like 6 different things, but the one that really took my pathetic thin hair and turned it into thick, luscious locks was fenugreek seeds. Say what? I know, I also had no clue what they were. You can usually find them at most health food stores. Anyway, I didn't just go into this experiment all willy-nilly. I did do my research. Apparently, these seeds have hormones in them that are responsible for hair growth, strengthening your hair, and preventing breakage. They also add shine and fight dandruff. Bingo! So, I used fenugreek in 2 ways to treat my hair. I made a hairspray and a hair oil. They both do the trick, so it's your call which one you want to go with. You can always change them up, too. If you're more into hairsprays, all you need is half a bowl of fenugreek seeds. Let them soak in water overnight. The next morning, drain them and put the water into a spray bottle or rinse your hair with it after you shampoo. And there you go. Just don't forget to do this at least 2 to 3 times a week. I got results in just a week, so it's definitely something I swear by. As for the oil recipe, you'll mix 2 teaspoons of fenugreek seeds with a handful of curry leaves. Fry them on low-medium heat for a couple of minutes, and then put them in a mixing bowl so that you can grind it into a powder. When everything's done, heat up 2 tablespoons of coconut oil with 2 teaspoons of your powder, using low-medium heat once again. Then, simply let the oil cool for a bit, strain it, and rub it into your scalp. It's better to leave it on your hair for about an hour, and then wash as usual. Of course, there are all kinds of other natural remedies you can use to thicken up your hair. Eggs are one of the best. They give your hair a much-needed dose of protein that'll make your strands strong and thick. Plus, everybody has at least 1 egg in their fridge at all times, right? If you're short on time and just like to do things the lazy way, you can simply beat 1 or 2 eggs, depending on how long your hair is. Put the gooey stuff on damp hair and leave it like that for about 30 minutes. When the time comes, just wash your hair thoroughly with your favorite shampoo. Using this egg hair mask 1 to 2 times a week will do the trick. And if you really want to boost the effect, add some coconut oil. Take 1 egg yolk, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, and 2 tablespoons of water. Massage your scalp with this mixture and leave it on your hair for 30 minutes before rinsing it off with water. Olive oil is another awesome au naturel hair treatment. It's packed with essential vitamins like A and E that are a must-have for gorgeous, healthy hair. I prefer to use it on its own by warming it up, massaging my scalp with it, and leaving it on for about 30 to 45 minutes, or even overnight. Then I just wash my hair as usual, and that's it. Another popular olive oil hair treatment includes honey because it complements the olive oil really well and makes it work even better. If you want to try this recipe, mix half a cup of honey and a 1/4 cup of olive oil and put the mixture in your hair for 30 minutes. Then rinse it off with lukewarm water and wash your hair like you normally do. Castor oil also has a bunch of vitamin E in it. Plus, it's got fatty acids that promote healthy hair growth. But even though castor oil does a pretty good job on its own, I learned that it's better to mix it with coconut oil. For real though, that stuff is amazing for your hair. What you have to do is mix the castor oil and coconut oils in equal proportions, heat it up a little bit, and massage your scalp with it using circular motions. You can also put the remaining oil mixture on your hair and comb it through so that it gets evenly distributed all the way to the ends. Whatever option you choose, cover your hair with a warm towel afterwards and leave it on for about an hour so that it can work its magic. This oil concoction will give you instant results. Just don't go overboard with it. 2 to 3 times a week is more than enough. While we're on the topic of oils, it's worth mentioning another important natural oil that can help you on your way to thicker hair: peppermint oil. And there is no mile-long recipe for it either. You just have to add it to your shampoo or conditioner. I read that because it has antiseptic and antimicrobial properties, peppermint oil relieves a dry scalp, gets rid of dandruff, and promotes hair growth and shine. Use it carefully though. Just 4 to 6 drops of oil for every ounce of your shampoo or conditioner will do the trick. I don't know if you've read about all the stuff aloe vera can do for your health, but it's pretty amazing. So, surprise, surprise, it's good for thickening your hair too. I usually just rub some pure aloe vera gel into my scalp, massage it for a little while, and let it sit for about 30 minutes or so. And then your hair is ready for a shampoo. This method does need more time to work than others, so don't stop after the first few times just because you don't see results right away. Trust me, you'll be glad you were patient. Apart from all these unbeatable remedies, I also learned that it's crucial to make some changes in your daily hair care regimen. For example, blow dryers and curling irons fry your hair and make it weaker and thinner. I know it was tough for me to let go of hot tools too, but it's totally worth it. If you like the volume that curls give you, just go with hair rollers or other no-heat alternatives. Another thing you have to watch out for is your hair products. It's no secret that most shampoos and conditioners these days are full of chemicals that do nothing but damage your hair and scalp. Go for natural hair products instead. They don't contain all those harsh chemicals that strip your hair. Last but not least, try not to wash your hair every single day. It can be pretty hard. Trust me, I get it. I had really oily hair before I stopped washing every day. But overwashing strips your hair of its natural oils, so it starts pumping out even more to make up for the loss. It's like a vicious cycle, and you have to break it if you want thick, healthy hair. And that's all I've got for you today. If it worked for me, then surely these tricks will work for you.